Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K20 video, and today we have got gameplay with one of the new legendary teams. So today we're going to be using the 2000s All-Stars. As you can see there, we've got the 2010, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s and 60s All-Stars, all brand new to the game this year. So this is of course coming from the community day in LA that I was invited to. 2K UK flew me out and it was incredible, as I'm sure you would have seen by all of the videos I have dropped and am going to be dropping in the next few days. I've got so much content. We were literally playing for about 3 hours non-stop. Well, I was anyway. A couple of the people got the gameplay that they needed and then headed off to get some food and get some interviews, but I was just so zoned in on this game and I really was trying to make the most of it and get as much footage as is possible. So I started with a WNBA game, then I did a quick game with one of the 2019 teams, then I got this all-star game, and then we did plenty of my career, my player gameplay as well. So here we go into the game. We've got Shaq at the center position. Who else do we have in this team? So we've got AI at the point guard position, we've got Kobe out there, we've got LeBron, we've got Shaq. It is a very, very solid team, as you would expect, and we've got Tim Duncan at the power forward position. Now, AI, as you can see here, his dribble moves are so quick. Now, I've never said that I'm a good dribbler. I know I'm not a good dribbler, but I was really trying to get a couple of ankle breaker animations because this AI card was 97 rated, and he was getting some really nice blow-by animations. He was flying past his defender. We got absolutely swatted there. But it doesn't matter, we still managed to break our defender down and breeze past him, which was very nice to see happen. As you can see, the offensive and defensive settings are still the same from last year, so we just put in the ones that we usually had from 2K19. And you can see the badges that are flashing up, so quick first step. We had the ankle breaker one as well, I think. And yeah, the Shaq going down in the post and missing as well. Now, this was one of my first games of the day, so I was a little bit rusty. I haven't played 2K19 in a couple of weeks in the run-up to this game, and there we go, AI with a nice crossover flying inside, and we're going to kick it out to Shaq, and yeah, that was definitely meant to be a layup and not a jump shot, but that AI crossover was disgusting. Absolutely destroyed John Stockton. He didn't stand a chance, and that really goes to show how strong the dribble moves are this year. So we're going to push this one up to AI. We're going to go over to Shaq, back to AI, and we're going to take the layup inside, and it's not a very good look, and we're going to brick it again. Now, obviously, a lot of this time I'm just trying to test out these players to see how good they are. Obviously, their ratings are all high 90s. I think everyone's a 97 or above. I might be wrong on that, but that is just going from what I can remember. So, obviously, all these players are going to be ridiculously good, and we are just testing them out to see what they can do. Kobe from deep, he's not going to make that. I don't actually know what badges these guys had, if they had any badges or not. I imagine they would have had quite a lot, and I really probably should have checked them. But even still, we were still getting some nice dribbles with AI early on in this one. Another thing to note is the substitution system is exactly the same as 2K19. I know they have changed about it quite a lot in the past few years as Kobe comes down and hits a 3, and we've got some Hall of Fame volume shooter. We had range extender popping up there as well, so there's a lot of new badges to get used to in this one as John Stockton comes down and gets that green light layup animation that we can see even though he hit it against us. So that is very interesting. And there's handles for days and Hall of Fame ankle breaker, and we're kicking out to Tim Duncan in the corner for a nice 3-ball to go down. So there's loads of dribble badges, there's so many shooting badges as well. I do have videos coming out explaining all of the new badges, all of the confirmed badges of course, and all of the best shooting ones, dribbling ones, playmaking ones, and the best defensive badges as well. If that video hasn't come out yet, it will be coming in the next couple of days on my channel. Like I said, I've got so much footage and so many videos out of what was happening at the event. I'm not sure what order they're going to go out, but be sure they are all going to go out in due time. So we go down to the post here with the Shaq, and yeah, we get stripped pretty easily. Just a little bit frustrating. They double team straight away down in the post, but we get some nice defense on the other end, and AI is going to stop for the green light mid-range. Now, that green light animation is so nice. It has a little ripple effect underneath the player. It's really, really cool to see, and definitely makes it that little bit more special when you do actually hit a green, rather than just seeing a bar light up. Now, of course, seeing the other player hit a green is a little bit annoying, especially if if they're heavily contested and they hit a green, that is going to be really, really tough to take. But if they hit an open shot and it's a green, you don't have to worry or thinking about if they're going to miss or not. You know it's going to go down. They may also be seeing these percentages underneath the opponent's team here, and that is the percentage that they have of making that shot from that position, as Shaq with a really, really nice block there. Kobe's going to come down and chuck up a brick. But yeah, it's the percentage that that player has of making a shot from the exact position they're shooting at. So you see John Stockton there was like 4% from deep, and then he hits or misses a 62%, I think that was, of a mid-range that was a little bit contested, as we get absolutely swatted there by MJ. So we were getting blocked all over the place. But again, that contest system that it shows you the percentages is awesome. If that happens online in my team, you're really going to know who to sag off of and who you really have to guard up on from deep. Because if you can see someone out of the three-point line that's got like a 20 or 30%, you're going to take those odds every day of the week as we get it stolen off the inbounds. I say it, this CPU was not messing about as we get 2 nearly steals there, and then they still get it down to get the bucket to go. So yeah, it wasn't really working out too well for us in this game. Like I said, I was a little bit rusty. This was the first game of the day. I was still getting used to the system, but we're going nice inside, and we get Tim Duncan outside with his really slow jump shot, and we get another three-pointer to fall from him off of an AI feed dribbling inside. So some nice dribble penetration, kicking it out for the 3-ball in the corner. And that was our best play of the game pretty much. We're going to go twice as they come down to take a fading 3-pointer. That's not going to happen. You can see badges pop up pretty much at any point during this game. You get Needle Threader as well coming up for any little distinct passes that needed to be made. And as we come to the end of this first quarter, I did only play one quarter. Like I said, I was really trying to get as many game modes in as possible, as many teams, as many players as I could. And we're going to go inside here with Shaq. We're going to try and go over Gary Payton because we've got the mismatch, but we're going to get fouled and sent to the free throw line for the first time in this game, and Shaq is going to hit his free throw. The big Shaq coming in, and he's going to nail the second one. No, he's not. He's going to break the second one, but what can you expect? It is still a Shaq card. You shouldn't be expecting him to hit threes, unlike that ridiculous Shaq card we had at the end of 2K19 that could speed boost and shoot threes. I'm not expecting that to be the case in this game, especially not in the first couple of weeks. So they're going to come down and hit an and one play. So we are actually going to go on to lose this quarter. And that is, of course, the entire game for us because we only played the one game. We get a nice ankle breaker there. It came up with a handles for days badge as we get the nice crossover to go. And then Shaq coming down with a crossover and then slamming it down. And Hall of Fame contact finisher, which is the new posterizer, lighting up. So Shaq with some nice play and some actual nice feet work as well to get inside that easily. And they come down and slam one down on us just to show that they can do it as well. So we come down here for the last shot of the quarter. We've got Kobe. It's from deep, and it is a little bit too deep, and he's not going to be able to make that one. And that is going to be the end of the gameplay for the 2000s All-Stars. Obviously not the best. I know I could have done a lot better, but in the heat of the day, in the heat of the environment, in the heat of like the pressure of getting as much footage as I can, that's the best I managed to do. And here we go to have a look at the other legendary teams and their starting fives and their overalls as well. So I did want to check and see if we could look at the entire roster, but we can't sadly. So we're just going to have a look at the starting fives. Alright, starting with the 1960s, got Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, with Wilt, Robertson and Russell coming in at 98. We've got Kareem at 99 for the 70s All-Star team, Walt Frazier and Dr. J coming in at 97. Got John Havlicek at 96 and Bob Lanier at a 93. So ridiculous ratings there. Kareem as the first 99 that we have come across in this little lineup so far. You can see the 90s All-Stars there is on the other team, but we'll get to them. For the 80s, we've got Magic Johnson at a 99 as well. We've got MJ at a 97. Okay, we've got Larry Bird at 98, Kevin McHale at 95, and Moses Malone at 97. And then for the 90s, we've got John Stockton, MJ at 99, and Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, and Hakeem. And for the 2000s, we've already looked at them, very strong. And then for the 2010 All-Stars, we've got Steph Curry, James Harden, KD, LeBron, and Dwight Howard, with LeBron coming in at 99, and KD at 97, Harden at 96, Curry at 96, and Dwight at 93. 3. So there we have it, guys. They are the new All-Star teams. A couple of 99s, a couple of ridiculously good cards, and everyone is going to be so much fun to play with in 2K20 when it drops in a couple of weeks. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!